At UFC 309, two of the greatest champions in UFC history will collide in the heart of Madison Square Garden. The greatest light heavyweight of all time, Jon Jones, a man who has dominated for over a decade. Now, with the heavyweight belt in his hands, he faces one of his toughest challenges yet. But can Stipe, the greatest heavyweight to ever grace the octagon, turn back the hands of time? Can he extinguish Jon's legacy, or will the wildfire of Jon prove too much? Will age catch up to Stipe?
Jon Jones is going to be fighting Stipe Miocic. What do you think about that matchup? How do you think it goes down?
I think it's interesting. I think it's difficult to pick a winner, really, because Stipe now is getting a little bit long in the tooth, I would say. He's got a lot of miles on the clock, and he hasn't fought for like 2 or 3 years now, and that's going to be difficult.
Or will Jon's return from injury affect his performance?
There's 10 seconds. I shoot in.
10 seconds.
You can hear you. Yeah, right there. And then I tried to go the next round, and I just tried to power through it, and the kid barely touched me, and I started yelping. He just like, "Whoa." That was like 10 seconds into the next round. I just got off the MRI table, and we're waiting for the results.
I got the results.
What is it?
You're out 6 months to a year. You gotta go have surgery.
You're lying.
I swear.
Find out at UFC 309 when the legends clash for the belt. And in the co-main event, we revisit a war nearly 3 years ago. Charles Oliveira versus Michael Chandler. Chandler dominated early, winning the first round 10-8. It looked like the belt was his for the taking.
Eventually quit. He's broken. You saw that, right? Beast, nothing for you. He's broken. He's broken. And I was wrong.
But Charles Oliveira turned the tables, proving there really isn't any quit left in him, and finished Chandler in the second round to claim the lightweight championship. Can Chandler make a return after his inactivity?
I think this time off really made me take a different perspective and thought, man, Michael, the only reason you are who you are and you have accomplished what you've accomplished is because of your discipline. You are so disciplined in the kitchen. You are so disciplined in the gym. You are so disciplined with your social life. You're so disciplined in your marriage as a father. You're so disciplined is your superpower. Yet that cage door closes and your discipline is nowhere to be found, right?
out the window.
So yeah, it's like you know. So I think I've definitely mulled over that, and I've just been visualizing a different type of fight. It's still going to be exciting. It's still going to be explosive. It's still going to be all the stuff that I always have been. But maybe I don't start it at 12, and maybe it feels really weird and it looks really weird, and it's not a on-brand Michael Chandler fight. But it's going to put me in the best situation possible to get my hand raised so I can go win that title.
Or will Oliveira once again prove that the champion has a name?
O campeão tem nome, se chama Charles do Bronx. Pode bater, bate, filha. Homem aqui aguenta, rapaz. Nós é iluminado, rapaz.
And don't miss the fight that opens the card. Mauricio Ruffy versus James Lontop. Mauricio Ruffy is part of the rising wave of the fighting nerds, which is ready to take over the UFC. Expect big things when he steps into the octagon. UFC 309. The stage is set for history. Will you be watching? And who do you have winning? Let me know in the comments below, and please subscribe for more MMA content.